Hey everybody. I'm trying to get this camera set up straight. It's hard. Looking at a different painting today. This is an interior shot of the Emmett Till Interpretative Center in Tallahatchie County, Mississippi. It's in Sumner, and it's the first of probably 5 or 6 paintings I'll do of that community. Interiors are super hard for me. I am much more comfortable painting landscapes just because all of the perspective details and getting all of that so it feels like a real space. You know, detail is not my strong suit in terms of like linear logic, things like that. So it's hard to see, but there is a horizon line here. If you're new to art, horizon line just means your eye level. So it positions you as if you're the viewer, you're standing up and your head is about right here. So we use in art, any kind of design, 1-point perspective so that all of these lines kind of line up on this eye level line to keep it all straight. So, you know, they could get better. I'm gonna work on that. But I wanted to show you early stages. I had laid down some tape here, masking tape for verticals. You see there's a lot of horizontals all through this. So I knew that I wanted to have some verticals so it wasn't just so flat. And then I played around with laying down darks. I had put last week some puddles of, this is sitting on a flat surface, some puddles of kind of paint water essentially and let it dry. And so you can kind of see I've started taking sandpaper and I'm working the surface back. I really like how I love layers and I love trying to work the surface of a painting so it's hard to discern what I did first and what I did second and what I did third, so it all just kind of looks like, you know, one continuous surface. So the interior of the Emmett Till Center floor especially is very distressed. It's got a lot of like, it's just done, it's not new and shiny, which I love. And so I'm trying to give that feel out, and also, you know, it's a little symbolic of layers of history, layers of politics, layers of a community. So I wanted to show you. It's also really good stress relief. So what I'll do is I've got, you can see how gross my hands get, but getting the surface kind of flat again, and then as I put more layers of water, it'll kind of pull out some of those marks and just make it more visually interesting. Almost Halloween, and so I feel like, you know, we got some ghost chairs going on. I've been watching a lot. I say this time of year is scary movie season in our house. Aaron is less enthusiastic about that than I am, bless his heart, but he's game, and you know, he puts up with it. So I feel like I've had my fill kind of a lot. We just finished Midnight Mass on Netflix, which I highly recommend if you like Mike Flanagan. It's really deep thinking too. It's kind of a lot about like spirituality and you know, cults and kind of group think. I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I love everything he does. He's the guy who did Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of Bly Manor. And then I discovered Hannibal last night, a new series. Well, it's not new, it's old actually, but it's on Hulu. Also excellent. Made me have nightmares last night, so I need to kind of maybe not binge that one. Anyway, I digress. Chairs, I think are, let's move back to interiors, shall we? Chairs are pretty interesting interiors because they suggest people. Even though there's nobody here, the chair is like kind of an extension of a person, and so it suggests people. It suggests a group. It suggests like where people were, where they might be, gathering. So I think that's kind of nice. This line right here, it's kind of annoying actually, but there's masking tape on either side and it's a buildup of paint, so I gotta work that out, I think, otherwise it's gonna be a little distracting. My friend Amanda Hood, shout out Amanda if you watch this, but she is a great painter. She lives in Seattle. I met her here in Iowa, and she was the first person I saw, I think, take sandpaper to panels. And I think I maybe mentioned, but I paint on wood. I don't really like canvas. Sweet Aaron builds these for me. They're really durable and high quality. He does a great job. Thanks, Aaron. But they let me beat them up. It's all about surface, so it's really fun. And anyway, hope y'all are doing well, and check you later.